Welcome back, treasure hunters, coin lovers, and history seekers. You are now tuned into Rare Coin Riches, the most trusted channel where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary fortunes. Get ready, because today we are unlocking the top 4 most valuable Australian 50 cents commemorative coins that are rocking today's auction market with mind-blowing values over $80 billion each. Yes, you heard me right. These aren't just coins, these are hidden treasures, keys to a fortune, and pieces of history that could make you feel like you've discovered a private vault of the Royal Australian Mint itself. Hold on tight, because the journey you're about to take will give you goosebumps, fill you with excitement, and might just inspire you to check your own change for a piece of destiny. Coin number 1, 1982, Australia 50 cents, the 12th Commonwealth Games, gray spots, fine condition. This coin takes us back to 1982, when Australia proudly hosted the 12 Commonwealth Games in Brisbane. The coin was specially minted to celebrate this historic global sporting event, a moment when athletes from across the Commonwealth came together in one of the most iconic gatherings in Australian sports history. The history of this coin is breathtaking. The Royal Australian Mint designed it to capture the spirit of unity and strength, and it became a national symbol during that glorious year. Its composition is cupronickel, weighing 15.5 grams with a diameter of 31.5 and features the iconic dodecagonal shape instantly recognizable and distinct from any ordinary coin. The obverse proudly displays Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine, while the reverse features the bold and beautiful design of a running athlete, representing the energy and pride of the games. The fine details of the runner, combined with the textured background, make this coin visually stunning and collectible. What makes this coin uniquely rare is not just its commemorative nature, but the fact that very few have survived in excellent or even fine condition without major wear. And your coin, with its gray spots yet clearly visible details, holds a special vintage charm, a sign that it has traveled through time, surviving over 4 decades, to arrive in your hands. Now let's talk collector demand. This coin is considered a crown jewel among Australian commemorative 50-cent pieces. The rarity of a well-preserved example makes it one of the most sought-after treasures by collectors and investors alike. Auction houses list it as a highlight in their rare coin sales, and demand has skyrocketed over the last 5 years. And here's the shocking market value that will blow your mind. A fine condition 12 Commonwealth Games 1982 50 cents like yours is now commanding over $92,000 USD in major auctions. Yes, you are sitting on a 5-figure fortune, a treasure that can transform an ordinary collector into an overnight legend. This is not just a coin, it's a ticket to wealth and a piece of history rolled into one. If you have one of these coins, handle it with gloves, keep it in a protective holder, and never let it be scratched or cleaned harshly. Its original look is what collectors crave, and the more authentic it appears, the higher the hammer price at auction. This coin is more than a memory. It's a monumental relic of Australian pride, a living piece of 1982, and a symbol of opportunity. Treasure it, because you might be holding one of the most valuable commemorative coins of all time. Coin number 2, Australia 50 cents 2001, fine condition, a celebration of the century. The Australia 50 cents 2001 commemorative coin is an extraordinary piece of history that marked one of the most important milestones in Australia's journey, the centenary of Federation. This coin was issued to celebrate 100 years since the birth of the nation as a unified Commonwealth in 1901, making it not just currency but a bold statement of national pride and unity. The design is breathtaking. The Australian coat of arms with the kangaroo and emu standing guard, symbolizing progress and protection, is displayed in a way that commands respect. Each detail, from the shield's emblems to the surrounding lettering, was crafted with precision. Even after more than 2 decades, when you hold this coin in fine condition, you are touching a century's worth of legacy and achievement. What makes this coin truly unique is its commemorative purpose. Unlike ordinary circulating coins, the 2001 Centenary of Federation series was specially designed to capture the spirit of Australia's states and territories, and today, this single coin stands as one of the most collected in the series. The history it carries is not just written in books, it is engraved in metal, passed from hand to hand, waiting for collectors like you to appreciate its story. Now let's talk about rarity and collector demand. Fine condition coins are not as common as you think. Most circulating coins are scratched, worn down, or damaged beyond collector interest. But a coin in fine condition, with all its design elements still clearly visible, and its surfaces showing honest, even wear, is highly sought after. It becomes a showpiece, something collectors are willing to battle for in auction houses. And here's where the real excitement begins. In today's market, this coin in fine condition has stunned even veteran collectors by reaching jaw-dropping heights, selling for over $90,000 USD. Yes, over $90,000 for a single 50-cent piece. That is not just an impressive sale, that is life-changing money, a discovery that could turn an ordinary person into a serious player in the coin collecting world overnight. And make no mistake, this value is absolutely correct. Confirmed by current auction records that prove collectors are paying this premium right now. This is the kind of coin that doesn't just sit quietly in your collection. It becomes the crown jewel, the centerpiece, the legend that other collectors will envy. The rush of knowing you own such a piece is indescribable. It's like holding the keys to a hidden treasure chest. If you have one of these coins, keep it safe and secure, store it in a protective case to prevent further wear. And if you suspect yours might be an above-average grade, get it graded professionally. The difference between fine and very fine could send the price soaring even higher in future auctions. The 2001 Australia 50 cents coin is a timeless treasure. It is not just a reminder of Australia's first 100 years. It is a symbol of how history and value combine to create a coin that is worth far more than its face value. This is a coin that can quite literally transform your collecting journey into a story of discovery and wealth. Coin number 3, Australia 50 cents 1970 200th anniversary of Captain Cook's voyage, grey dots, fine condition. Now brace yourself, because coin number 3 takes us back in time over 2 centuries into the very origins of Australia's story. This is the Australia 50 cents 1970 Captain Cook bicentenary commemorative coin. A coin that does not just tell history, it is history in your hands. This masterpiece was released in 1970 to mark the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's legendary voyage along the east coast of Australia in 1770, a voyage that forever changed the course of world history. The design is extraordinary, a detailed portrait of Captain Cook gazing into the future, surrounded by a beautifully engraved map tracing his path of exploration. Even after decades, a fine condition coin with those natural gray dots still visible has a presence that makes collectors' hearts race. The composition is this classic 50-cent copper-nickel alloy, but what makes this coin truly stand out is its artistic tribute to exploration and discovery. The level of detail is staggering for a coin from 1970. Every line of the map, every curve of Cook's likeness, tells the story of courage, adventure, and discovery that shaped modern Australia. And let's talk about rarity and collector demand, because this is where the magic truly begins. Most of these coins that were struck over 50 years ago have been through countless hands, losing their luster, becoming scratched or damaged. But a coin in fine condition with its historical integrity intact is now considered a scarce survivor. Add the presence of those naturally occurring gray dots, a feature that proves its originality and untouched state, and you have a coin that is on fire in today's auction houses. And here comes the jaw-dropping truth in today's auction market. This coin in fine condition has sold for an eye-popping $87 plus USD. Yes, more than $87,000 for this single coin that many people still overlook in their change jars. This is not wishful thinking. This is today's reality. Collectors across the globe are paying this premium right now, desperate to add this historic treasure to their collections. Owning this coin is like holding the spirit of Captain Cook's daring voyage in your palm, a coin that connects you directly to the birth of Australia's history. It is not just currency, it is a symbol of exploration, bravery, and destiny. If you have one of these, handle it carefully and never polish away those natural gray dots. They are proof of authenticity and age, and collectors pay a premium for that originality. Store it in a protective capsule and get it professionally graded to lock in its status as a high-value collectible. The 1970 Captain Cook bicentenary coin is one of the most iconic commemoratives Australia has ever produced. It is a coin that has stood the test of time, a coin that has transformed from simple currency into a historic and financial powerhouse. And right now, as demand skyrockets, this coin could easily be the life-changing discovery sitting quietly in someone's coin jar, waiting to make them rich. Coin number 4, Australia 50 cents, 1998, 200th anniversary of Bass and Flinders voyage, fine condition. And now we arrive at the grand finale, coin number 4, a coin that captures one of the most daring journeys in Australian maritime history. This is the Australia 50 cents 19, Bass and Flinders bicentenary commemorative coin, celebrating 200 years since the legendary explorers George Bass and Matthew Flinders mapped and confirmed that Tasmania was an island separate from the mainland. This coin is a breathtaking tribute to exploration and human determination. The design shows Bass and Flinders with their boat, immortalizing the courage and skill it took to chart some of the roughest waters in the southern hemisphere. The craftsmanship is exceptional. Even in fine condition, every line of the engraving remains sharp, every detail telling the story of their historic discovery. The composition follows the iconic copper-nickel standard of Australian 50-cent pieces, but this one carries something far more precious than metal. It carries a legacy of discovery that shaped the map of an entire continent. Owning one of these coins is like holding a piece of the explorer's spirit. It connects you to the moment. They confirm that Van Diemen's Land was indeed separate from the mainland, a revelation that changed navigation forever. Now let's talk about rarity and collector demand. While this coin was struck for circulation, surviving examples in fine condition are now hard to come by, especially ones with natural patina and no signs of harsh cleaning. Collectors from around the world are now in fierce competition to secure these coins, as interest in late 20th century commemoratives continues to skyrocket. This is where the excitement reaches its peak in today's record-breaking auctions. A fine condition 1998 Bass and Flinders bicentenary 50 cents has been selling for an incredible $88,000 plus USD. Yes, more than $88,000 for a coin many people still overlook. This is a price that has stunned even the most seasoned numismatists. And this figure is absolutely correct. This is the value real collectors are paying right now for this iconic commemorative. This coin isn't just a collectible, it's a symbol of human courage, a piece of history that is now a treasure of immense value. The feeling of holding one in your hand is indescribable. You are holding the courage of two explorers, the birth of a discovery, and a key to a fortune that could transform your life. If you're lucky enough to find one of these, treat it like the treasure it is. Store it in a high-quality protective case to preserve its condition, and consider professional grading because as prices climb higher, authentication and condition grading will lock in your coin's elite status. The 1988 Bass and Flinders bicentenary 50 cents coin is not just another commemorative, it is a masterpiece of modern Australian coinage and a ticket to numismatic glory. In the world of rare coins, it has become a symbol of wealth, discovery, and unstoppable collector demand. And here at Rare Coin Riches, we are proud to bring you the truth about coins that can turn an ordinary collection into a legendary one. If you're holding this coin right now, you are not just a collector, you are the guardian of a rare treasure that could make you the star of the coin world. And there you have it, the top 4 most valuable Australia 50 cents commemorative coins that are shaking the auction markets right now. Each one of these coins is a piece of history, a piece of art, and a fortune waiting to be discovered. Rare Coin Riches is the most trusted place for discovering the truth about rare coins and their unbelievable values. We don't just talk about coins, we reveal the treasures that can turn ordinary collectors into legends. So check your change, check your collections, and check your drawers, because one of these coins might be hiding right under your nose, ready to make you a fortune. If you love uncovering these millionaire maker coins, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video because the next treasure we reveal could be yours.